Let's talk about a feeling that has become, well, incredibly common in our always connected world. It's this specific kind of exhaustion that goes way deeper than just being tired. It's that feeling of having a completely drained social battery. And today, we're going to explore exactly how to recharge it. You know that feeling? You look at your phone, you see a message from a friend pop up, and you just feel totally drained. The idea of even typing a simple reply feels like a huge effort, like you just don't have it in you. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, I want you to know you are so not alone. Seriously, this isn't some kind of personal failure. It's a completely normal response to the world we live in now. And that feeling, it actually has a name. It's called digital burnout. It's what happens when our minds are just constantly on. There's no real pause. Our work life, our home life, even our downtime, it all just blends together until rest itself stops feeling refreshing. Now, digital burnout isn't just one thing. It usually shows up as a mix of three different signals. First up, you've got cognitive fatigue, that classic brain fog. Then there's the emotional and social exhaustion. And yeah, it can even take a real physical toll on our bodies. So, why does this happen? Well, as Dr. Alexandra Lash points out, our brains are amazing at making connections. And right now, for so many of us, our phones are deeply connected to work. So even when a friendly notification pops up, our brain can react like it's a work task, creating this feeling of dread for the device itself. Okay, so we've put a name to the feeling and we've looked at the symptoms. But to really get a handle on it, we need to peek under the hood and see what's actually going on inside our brains. So get this. Some studies estimate that the average adult makes around 35,000 conscious decisions every single day. That is a massive number, and our ability to make good decisions, well, that's a finite resource. And think about it. Every time your phone buzzes, every email you see, every tab you have open, you have to make a little decision. Do I answer this? What do I say? Can I ignore it for now? Each one of those is a tiny little withdrawal from your mental fuel tank, and that constant draining is what leads directly to that brain fog we were talking about. This really gets to the heart of it. Not all social interactions are the same. It turns out we're often drained by the lack of quality, not just the quantity. Those constant, shallow, digital pings just drain our social energy. But a few deep, real connections, those can actually fill us back up. It's the big irony of our time, right? Being always connected can actually make us feel more exhausted and alone. Okay, so we've diagnosed the problem, we've looked at the science behind it. Now for the most important part. What do we actually do about it? How can we start to fight back against this burnout and begin to refill that mental tank? Well, here it is, a clear 5-step plan that you can actually use. We're going to walk through each of these steps, showing you how to reclaim your energy and focus, and it all starts with something simple, creating small moments of disconnection. So, step 1. This is really the foundation for everything else. The goal here is simple. Just give your brain the tiny breaks it needs to reset. This is our first direct counterattack against that cognitive fatigue. And look, this doesn't have to be some dramatic, week-long digital detox. It can be as simple as just silencing notifications that aren't actually urgent. Or maybe creating a small rule, like no phones for the first hour you're awake and the last hour before bed. These little pauses really do add up. All right, on to step 2. This one is all about tackling that feeling where rest just doesn't feel like rest anymore. And the secret here is to be intentional. We're not just hoping for offline time to happen, we're actively putting it on our calendar. And you can see it right here. The relationship is so direct. The more you intentionally schedule time away from screens, treating it like you would an important meeting, the better your mind recharges. A walk without your phone, a meal without a screen in front of you, these become powerful acts of recovery. The last 3 steps all work together. They build on this foundation of disconnection and intentional rest, and they help turn these actions into a sustainable, long-term practice for feeling better. And each of these steps has a really clear purpose. Prioritizing sleep directly fights the physical toll of burnout by limiting that blue light that messes with our sleep. Noticing how you feel helps you choose interactions that energize you, not drain you. And you know what? Seeking support isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. It gives you tools and accountability. When you really boil it all down, every single one of these steps is just an act of setting healthy boundaries. It's about you deciding when and how technology is going to serve you instead of the other way around. And this brings us to such a powerful way of thinking about it. sometimes the word boundaries can sound negative, like you're pushing people away. But it's actually the exact opposite. It's about protecting your energy so that when you do show up for people, you can be more present, more engaged, more you. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. What is just one small, totally doable thing you can do today to create a moment of disconnection? Maybe it's just putting your phone in another room for 20 minutes. Whatever it is, that one small step is the start of recharging your battery.